Tonight, we're working to learn more about an incident that happened at a Little Rock Kroger late last night. Here's what we know right now. Officers responded to a call at the Kroger on Rodney Parham after 9 last night. These are pictures our crew took when they arrived at the scene. We've reached out to Little Rock Police and Kroger for more details about what happened. We'll bring it to you once we know more. Good evening and thank you for joining us on this Christmas Eve. I'm Brooke Buckner. We're just hours away from Christmas, but among all the holiday cheer and gift giving, there are also scams you got to worry about. And tonight we want to warn you about a popular one taking place this year. It's known as gift card draining. It's where gift card scammers get access to gift card information in stores with handheld scanners, and when the card is activated, they can either clone it or create counterfeit cards, leaving you with no balance.
When they have those numbers, they're essentially going to call the 1-800 number located on the back of the card to see when the funds have been activated or if they have been activated. Once they realize funds have been put on that card, they're either going to go ahead and spend them themselves.
So make sure to check the barcode by running your finger over the back, and be sure to look for whether a sticker is covering the real barcode. Even if you buy online, you still want to be cautious. And for those who may need some last-minute items before Christmas, here's a look at when you'll need to stop by each store. Target is open until 8, Walgreens until 9, and CVS until 10. But Walmart and Kroger have already closed for the holiday, so if you shop there, you'll have to wait until Friday. And as far as holiday spending goes, it's already been a big year. Spending jumped 4.2% this year, according to Visa Consulting and Analytics. The firm says the most popular product category was electronics, with a 5.8% bump, though clothing and fashion items were close behind with a 5.3% increase in sales. The study also shows a majority of shoppers prefer to buy in-store, accounting for 73% of holiday sales, with 27% of purchases done online.
It was another unseasonably warm day here in Central Arkansas. Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Nathan Scott in for Chief Meteorologist Tom Brannon. No records were recorded at Central Arkansas, but Northeast Arkansas, Jonesboro and Memphis did break or tie their records. The record at Little Rock was 80, set back in 1955, and we officially got up to 75. Temperatures out there right now sliding down into the 60s for some locations, still 72 in Batesville, 71 in Searcy. Planning out your evening, if you're headed to any services out there this evening, be aware of the potential. There could be some areas that fog that develop as early as 9, 10 o'clock, but the chance of fog, which could be locally dense, will continue to be an issue getting into late tonight and for the start of Christmas morning. Lows tonight only dropping down into the upper 50s to lower 60s. So a balmy night on tap. And here's that future fog. It will be scattered about, but where it does form, it could be quite thick. And dependent upon how long that fog sticks around will determine how warm we get tomorrow. We're going to go for highs into the low to mid 70s. If we see more sunshine, temperatures will be able to climb up into the upper 70s. More 70s are in the forecast as we go into the rest of the week, but there are significant changes getting into the weekend and next week. More on those changes coming up.
All right, thank you, Nathan. It's never too late for a little Christmas magic, and in this case, a whole lot of it. Now, it won't help us find any winter weather, but it did help a group of women in Little Rock turn one home into a one-stop holiday giveaway, making sure families had what they needed this season. THV 11's Maya Ellison shares more and how a little help can make a big difference.
'Twas the day before Christmas inside one local home. A group of women came together, making sure no one felt alone.
I think this is bedding.
Now, earlier this fall, we told you about Katie Williams, who turned her home into a one-stop shop for families in need on Thanksgiving Day. Well, this Christmas, she decided to take it a step further.
It's incredible to have the backing and the launch pad to go off of, and people see the vision, and it came true.
This year, her friend Kristen McCauley opened her home right here on Happy Valley Drive. Yeah, it's a fitting place for what came next.
Let's start with like baby stuff up top.
Okay.
And then just go down from there. I do have another bookshelf that we can do for the adults.
And together, they transformed the house into a holiday giveaway.
So we have girls over here, boys over here. This is more gender neutral and babies. We're gonna actually actually put some stuff inside as well.
More than 10 racks of clothes for women and children, shoes, toys, and over 100 books, all donated by neighbors helping neighbors.
I have spent the past month gathering donations. About 90% of what you see came just from a community gifting group on Facebook. There were days I was getting 5 carloads worth of things. I've even had people delivering. Yesterday we got 16 bags of clothes.
While the work continued outside, Katie was inside prepping the meals. By the afternoon, everything was ready, just in time for families to shop and leave with a Christmas Eve meal.
If you have the ability to help somebody and the willingness in your heart to help somebody, then you should do it. I think that right now in the world, we just need a little bit more kindness.
For Katie and Kristen, this wasn't just about Christmas. It was about community.
We need community coming together, people to feel like the people around them truly care, because there's a lot of uncertainty with that right now.
No big production, no expectations, just people coming together and reminding each other what the season is all about. In Little Rock, Maya Ellison, THV 11 News.
Thank you, Maya. Katie says they hope to continue giving back and growing this effort to help more families. Across the river in North Little Rock, the giving spirit is in the air as Arkansas community advocates handed out food at the Lehman Library. It's part of the group's weekly distribution program and is something they say is especially important this time of year.
I think we're lucky to have pretty consistent opportunities to give back to the community. We have several programs throughout Arkansas and we're able to do stuff like this every week. Everyone's struggling out here and it seems to be something that just gets worse and worse by the day. And it's important that we see our kinship in community and how we're all connected, and understanding that uplifting your community is what's best for everybody.
The group is asking for more volunteers and donors, including help with their community cafe program in Hot Springs and Conway. And staying in the holiday spirit, sometimes the best holiday gifts aren't wrapped at all. A beauty school student went out of her comfort zone to bring in customers, but it turned into a surprise act of giving for dozens of people. THV 11's Tanya Motorzitsky shows us how a slow Monday turned into a moment of kindness.
A good hair day usually starts here at Obsession Salon in Malvern. Just your ordinary wash and style. But today, it turned into something bigger than hair, but kindness.
I was joking because I spent like $10 on this stuff for the sign. I was like, I need my investment to come back to me. Girl, it came back to me times a million. And it's not just about the money, it's about how people feel when they leave here.
Lorianne Hoffman, a beauty college student here at Obsession, says a slow Monday made her find creative ways to bring in customers. So she made a sign, $20 wash and style, and stood outside.
And businesses started noticing that I was standing out here with this sign. And then a video got posted on our community page, and that's kind of where it took off.
Before Lorianne knew it, she had nearly $500 in donations from other local businesses to sponsor people's wash and style to get them ready for their Christmas plans.
We make cookies for Santa, we read a new Christmas story, and we watch a Christmas movie.
And a reminder to a busy woman, sometimes the best gift is just making time for yourself.
We are so busy taking care of other people, people in general. We always make sure that other people are taken care of, but we don't take just a minute for ourselves. And sometimes, the holidays are tough, so sometimes you don't even have the funds to do that. And people donating have made that possible for people that can't normally afford to do something like this.
So they can leave her chair obsessed with their hair. In the end, one customer kept up the theme of paying it forward.
I don't want it. Do it towards somebody else that can't afford it or something.
A $20 sign turned into something priceless. In Malvern, Tanya Motorzitsky, THV 11 News.
It was nice to meet you.
Tanya, thank you. Hoffman says she'll be at the salon all day Saturday and will continue to give out free washes and styles until the money runs out. For location information, go to thv11.com.